What's going on, everybody? It is your man, Takame Love Anime. I have not said that name in a very long time, but what other better way to come back on this channel and revamp this channel than in a way of birthday vlog. So today, as of right now when I'm speaking, my birthday is June 20th. So this video will be a mashup of June 20th and June 21st. So you'll be seeing a little bit of both from each day. I'm just gonna go around and show you. I plan on going to like some manga stores and everything like that. Just out with friends, eating. I'm gonna get as many clips as I can. I know in certain places you can't film that. Not some lengthy clips if I can't get it, but certain places I'll try to get lengthy clips. I'll try to get help from my friends with stuff like that. Or I might just show you afterwards. But I'm saying all this to say that on this channel, if you are a returning viewer, it's been a minute. There's still going to be a lot of stuff on this channel. It's going to be a lot of just manga reviews, just anime, just speaking about anime, all kind of stuff that you've seen on this channel before, maybe pack openings, just anything anime related. The reasons to why I wasn't on this channel in the very first place is because two main factors. So there was this thing going on with this company named Shueisha. They're like the primary overseer of all companies of like anime, your big top shows and everything. They have the right of way for those. So as I'm uploading videos, and this is something that was happening to a lot of small creators, these people were getting their videos stricken down. So I got 2 copyright strikes within the span of like a couple hours. And mind you, at the time my videos aren't getting a lot of views, and there's people with like a lot of subscribers not getting striked or taken down. And it's kind of insane to me because it felt like it was like aimed at us smaller creators, and I was so confused. I know that they were saying it might have been a bot, so I wasn't putting it past Shueisha or anything like that. I wasn't like anything like that, but it just like trying to get those disputed took forever. Like they weren't answering anything like that. So I think this channel should be safe at this point, but I do want to bring this channel back. Secondly, the reviews that I were doing on this channel, I was genuinely happy to do them, but with the surface and everything going on really made me fall out of love with my feel for anime. Well, publicly my feeling for anime, because it was more of a contest to see who can get their video up first and get more views, and that is not what I want to do on this channel. I want it to be a place where I speak genuinely from the heart and I actually enjoy the content and what I'm giving to you, because I see that you're watching it either because you came across this or you like the same content that I like. So that is the way that I'm thinking about this. So now with me having a little bit more time and me, this really being one of my favorite things to do, I really want to just make as much content on this channel and really push it forward and see how much I can do with this channel, how much I can get better with anime related content, because just like anime is such a universal thing nowadays. So that is going to be the biggest thing on this channel, as you see. But yeah, the vlog, you're just going to see a little combination of just a little bit of things. Hopefully my biggest thing, to-do list, number 1 thing, get Monster, the manga Monster, get my hands on Monster. I have an ASMR channel as well, so I'm going to have an ASMR birthday vlog on there. So if you are interested in ASMR, I'll have that link down below. Go ahead and check that video out as well. But I did a Right Stuff lookup on that channel, and they had volumes of Monster, but it was going to take out of the fun of me going to the store if I would have bought them all online and not getting the volumes for you, because that's just, for me, is very therapeutic when I see YouTubers, especially any YouTubers, go to stores and they get volumes and you just see what their local like shops and malls have. It's always just very therapeutic for me. So I wanted to do that, and I didn't want to skimp you guys because I also wanted to do that for myself, as you can see about the shelf. This is only just the top few shelves. Maybe eventually I'll show you guys the whole entire shelf as we get deeper into our journey. But man, I just want to say thank y'all so much. Hopefully y'all be lenient with me on this channel and y'all are open to the thought of just anime content on this channel. I'm going to try to do deep dives, and like I said, I've already wrote stuff up. It's just a matter of time. I know this channel I didn't want to abandon it, so I know this is the perfect time to come back. So I hope y'all enjoy this vlog. I know I've been talking for a while, but I needed to give some context of what you're going to be seeing in this video. So I hope that made that clear. But as we go forward, I hope y'all enjoy this video. So I will see y'all in a little bit. Y'all stay tuned and enjoy. First stop, Dish Traders. So Dish Traders was super simple. I just looked at the Funko Pops and everything, looked at the anime figures. Didn't really see too much in there. I was checking for Tekken 7, but they didn't necessarily have it. So I got a couple figures out of there, nothing too special. GameStop. GameStop had a lot more Funko Pops, but the main priority was also Tekken 7. So I looked at some of their Funko Pops and they were okay, decent. But yeah, you see me right there getting Tekken 7. I was super excited to get that. We really just got that and just left, honestly. And my friend wanted to go to Cabelas because he's seen a hat, a Bass Pro Shop hat he wanted. So you see him now just being actually happy, man. He got his 2 Bass Pro Shop hats that he was necessarily looking for. So shout out to JB. You can see right there, that man was like extremely, extremely happy and everything like that. So this is a little bit after we just left the stores. So we're at my man's apartment right there. Shout out Juan and his girlfriend Taylor. Congrats to them. We're just here getting ready to paint their place, to paint this one room. The clip was a little bit extra loud because it must have been nothing in there, which threw it off, but that's okay. So this is just pretty much just me and my friends, just everything. That's JB right there. We're kind of just talking and goofing around and everything like that, so you can't really hear too much, but it was super funny and everything like that. I'm a big family and friend person. If you didn't know, that's why on my birthday, it doesn't really matter to me. I'm still down to help paint with my friends and everything like that because I care about that bond as much as I care about y'all on this channel. I really appreciate everybody if you're still watching this video. But yeah, I'm just really talking about what the plan is for today and tomorrow. I'm just going around telling you guys that we're going to go to the malls, get some books and everything like that, as well as the figures that I picked up to this point. At Dish Traders, because I didn't really capture it and you'll see it later on. Dish Traders, there was a lot of nice figures there. There were like a Yamcha figure that was really nice. Honestly, I was really contemplating picking that figure up because that figure was super, super nice to me. I got an Itachi figure that was really nice as well. And I got a Edward Eldrick Funko Pop that I've never seen before that I really thought that I should pick up. It was from Brotherhood, but it still was a super dope Funko Pop. You seen at GameStop, I got a Jujutsu Kaisen Mega Me Funko Pop as well as a Goku Black Funko Pop. And I also picked up Tekken 7, which was for $20. Was a really good steal because online it was about $50. So if you can find it for a decent price in person, I definitely recommend that. And you can see them in the back. They're fighting and everything. It's so crazy. Copyright music in the back, so I had to mute this one. But our room is pretty much done. There's a little parts that aren't painted, but we ran out of light. We were painting for a very long time, so we're definitely gonna go back and finish that. That room had no like lighting at all outside of the natural lighting, so we really ran out super quick. But after that, we just kind of just ate Popeyes and just relaxed. And we went to my friend's house and played Tekken with the rest of my other friends. All right, what's up, everybody? So today is day 2. We're gonna go back out and we're gonna do a couple more things. So day 1 was a little bit of a success. I got a couple of figures and I also got a game. So the thing with that, on the first day, you won't see as many clips because it was definitely harder to, it was a lot more compact in there. I tried my best at certain times. There was a lot of places where I was trying to film and it just wasn't comfortable enough. But today we're gonna be in a lot of bigger setting. So I should be able to get a lot more clips for y'all, especially manga. I'm definitely gonna try to capture as much as I can on the shelves. I'm gonna get some help as well. And today, like I said, biggest thing is we got to try to get Monster. That is the biggest thing that I really want to get. I'm super excited. I've been waiting for this day for a couple weeks, so I'm super ecstatic to go into these malls and look at these manga shelves. So before we go ahead and do that, I'm going to show you a couple of the things that I got the first day, and towards the end of the video I'm also going to recap it and show you what I got at the end. But for day 1, let's go ahead and show you. So firstly, the game that I've been trying to get for a little while now, Tekken 7. So this game was $20 at a GameStop. Online, this game was like $50. I'm glad that I went and I got it and it was $20. This was a great pickup. I was playing this last night with my friends. This game is so fun. I think I might be more in love with Tekken than Street Fighter at this very moment. But Street Fighter still has that special place in my heart. So I think I'm definitely going to still get back on there and I'll get you guys a video. But this is super good. I love this game. This game is so fun. It brings me back to my childhood when I used to play Tekken with my cousins and everything like that. it's been so long. But so to be able to boot this back up and have some good fights with my friends and everything like that, amazing, amazing, amazing. So I was super happy to pick this up, especially for $20. This was a massive steal. So if you ever go out into any Gamestops or like any disc traders or any local like game places around you, go ahead and check those out and see if you can find any games for some steals. Because I know online they might be high priced because normal people normally used to buy stuff online. So you can go into the store and find stuff that is nice. Definitely worth it. Nextly, a pop that I have never seen that I had to pick up because I needed it for my shelf was the Full Metal Brotherhood Edward, bro. I needed this. Like, this is so dope. Him doing like the alchemy, like transmutation circle, dude, crazy. Like, this to me is so dope. And I needed this, like I said, because on my shelf, when I show you guys eventually, I have not had a spot where I've had a Funko Pop for Full Metal. And usually I categorize my shelf in certain places so that there's something representing it, whether that's like a fig pen, like a little mini bobblehead, like something outside of a manga. So having this there with the fig pen of Edward is gonna definitely add to the shelf. So I was super excited for this one. Nextly, a figure that I have never seen before, this Itachi figure. So I'm still a little bit skeptical of this figure. I don't know if it's actually going to look as good as it does on the box. Hopefully it does, but I definitely needed a Naruto figure for this shelf because I didn't have any Naruto figures on the shelf. So this was a massive dope pickup. It was only $27.99, so it's a starter piece that's going to be pretty nice on the shelf. It's not something that is too expensive, so if it does something, so if it like happens to break or it's not as good as I want it to be, it's not too deep in the pockets for me, honestly. They also had a Rock Lee one, but his eyes were painted on a little bit funny for me. It wasn't the best one, but I thought it was really good for it. So if I come across that again, I'll definitely get that. I also want to say, let me grab the figure, Dragon Ball figure. Hopefully you can see. He's a little dusty. Jeez. This Dragon Ball figure right here. This was one of my very first figures that I got. They have a Krillin one that I was super excited to like try to get. And then they had a Yamcha one. I never seen the Yamcha one. The Yamcha one was so dope. And I was contemplating if I should get it. So I think if I see it today, I'll definitely have to grab that figure. But, like, I don't know. Maybe just for me being so nostalgic for the Dragon Ball. Like, the original Yamcha was, like, so incredible. I'm not going to lie to you. Like, it was such a dope thing to see him. I know he would get whooped on. Hey, we know what it is. But, hey, that man Yamcha was really fighting. A little bit. Just a little bit. Seeing for a very long time that I never picked up, but today was the day. Super Saiyan Rose, man. Goku Black. I definitely needed this figure. This is like one of my mains when I play Xenoverse. If y'all ever play Xenoverse out there, this was my main. Like, I love to have the combos down pat. So being able to get this figure and add it to the shelf with my super side is going to be amazing because, like, this was super dope. They had a lot of other ones. They didn't have, like, Kefla or Kale there. I would have probably got like that, but they had this one, and this one was super dope to me. I think this is one I might take out of the box. I got just the basic ones. I didn't get any ones that were like super limited edition, because some of them I kind of want to take out of the box and have them displayed a little bit better, because on the shelf it's not as big, so it'll save a little bit room. But this Super Saiyan Rose one, definitely a pickup that I needed. I've been looking at this for a couple years, so now having it in the collection is really going to add to it. And this one was like, I think it was like 10, 11, around there. I got this from Gamestop. The Edward one, I got that from Disc Traders. So it wasn't as bad. That one was pretty good. They also had Tornado of Terror Tatsumaki Funko Pop that was $20 for an original one. Like, it wasn't limited edition or anything like that. I was going to get it because I really wanted that one so much. She's like my favorite character in One Punch. And I really was going to get that one. I'm not spending almost $25 for a Funko Pop that's not limited edition when the other ones, I could have got 3 Funko Pops for that price. Like, I'm not going to do that. If I come across another one that's really good, like limited edition is that same price, I'll definitely get it. But that one I really didn't want to pass on, but I had to because it was just a regular Funko Pop. There wasn't anything special about it, so I couldn't do that. But lastly, a Funko Pop that I didn't think I would see that I'm so happy to get. Fushy Girl, man, like from Jujutsu, like with Divine Dog. He is my favorite character in Jujutsu Kaisen. By the way, manga's crazy. I might have to talk about that on this channel. The manga is insane. But this is just literally crazy. So as well as this is just going to be exclusive to the anime channel, I also will probably do like a voiceover in another video on the ASMR channel showing the stuff that I got. I just wanted to show you, everybody out there on the anime channel, that this is the stuff that I picked up for day one. With day two coming up, we're probably going to just focus a little bit more on manga. Hopefully we can find one or two good like figures, but mostly we're going to focus on manga today. Like I said, we're looking for monster, anything super nice, we'll check that out. But yeah, this Funko Pop is crazy. Like this Fushi Girl one definitely needed. Like Jujutsu Kaisen, crazy, man. I'm so excited to get so excited to have this one. I definitely think this might be a set that I might finish, but I had to get that one. But pretty much that's the entirety of what I got. Oh, as well as shout out Juan, man. He let me borrow this blade. I have not had. This is the one from Dark Horse that I do not have. So if you've seen my ASMR channel, I've tapped on the Berserk one and I've tapped on the Hellsing. But the Blade of the Immortal, I have not had this one. And this is one that I wanted to read so much. I love the contrast of how the cover is with the headshot right here. Well, the entirety of that shot right there, as well as it being gray and just like the spine and everything. Dark Horse always kills these, especially with, if you can see that in there, Dark Horse has the red bookmark, we'll call it a bookmark, the red one in there, which is so dope. And this is just like sick. I can't wait to try to put this on the shelf if he's gonna give me this, and now I'm gonna read it. But I can't wait to put it on the shelf with the contrast next to the Berserk one. Like gray is one of my favorite colors, and this just being on the shelf is gonna add to it. So we're gonna get into this, and let me know if in the future you want to hear a review of me reading this, or if you want to see me read this to y'all. I would definitely love to break this down and have some good conversations about that, so let me know down below. But that's pretty much everything that I've got up to now with day one. I think before I go out today, because I think I'm going to leave pretty soon, I'm probably going to read a little bit of No Guns Life. I'm still trying to finish volume 2 right now. This is one that I was on the edge of picking up. I don't know if I necessarily want to get this one today. No Guns Life is not on the top of my priorities. I could definitely always get that. But pretty much Monster and Gigant are two of the biggest ones that I want to get as of right now. We'll see once I get there how happy I get. I probably will just start buying a shitload of stuff. But we're going to see. But I'm definitely going to read a little bit of No Guns Life. Maybe a chapter or two before I go if I have enough time. But I appreciate y'all. So I'll see y'all a little bit in the clips. Peace. Alright, man, so we're in the car right now. We made a little stop. We're about to head to the mall, so super excited to see what we're gonna actually find at this mall. Hopefully there's some good manga. Like I forgot to say, I want to see Fire Punch too, if I could find something. Fire Punch, Prison School, Fifth to the North Star. So I'll keep y'all tuned. Had to get some B-roll shots here, just on the highway, coming up. First Barnes & Noble and first FYE. I was very surprised with the first Barnes & Noble selection. They had an extremely, very nice selection in this first one that you're going to see pretty soon. So, Barnes & Nobles, here we come. So first we had to stop in here in a little game center in our mall just to check it out to see, because my friend was winning a lot on this cup game, so we just wanted to check it out, and my friend Juan was doing the punching thing. We kind of just tried to step away because they had people in the mall trying to access for information, so we didn't want to talk to them. So yeah, we're in the FYE right here. This FYE have not been in a very long time, but surprisingly had a nice collection of a lot of manga. They had a lot of JoJo. They had a lot of, you could see Demon Slayer, a lot of nice Goku. They even had Chojin X that I love to see. I was super happy to see that. Just a nice wide variety of stuff in here. I cannot lie to you. I was telling my friends about how they had that smashed over there and then No Longer Human, the Junji Ito. Honestly, I'm very surprised by Junji Ito, man. I love his work a lot. Honestly, I cannot lie. I have a collection, Junji Ito's collection. in my personal collection. So if you want to see a video of me reading it, I have not read it because I am still kind of trying to get over my fear of Junji Ito's work, but I am a lover of it. And you can see I'm pointing out right here the omnibus of Full Metal. I was looking for a 7, 8, and 9. I don't have that. I have 10, 11, and 12. So I'm on a search for that. And you'll see later in the video, I might or might not, I'm not going to spoil it, that I come across it. I was telling my friends about how the light novel of Can't Free Your Own World, still looking for volume 1. I have this thing where I won't start buying a series until I get volume 1, because I just have a combination of just too many volumes at a point where I had too many volumes at a point where I had a whole bunch of volumes with 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and I didn't have one, and they were just sitting there, and I don't like to have my volumes sitting there. And I was telling my friend right there how Drifting Classroom was an inspiration from Junji Ito's work, and that's still a series that I want to pick up. It is still a little bit on the pricey side, but that is okay. Once I come along, I'll definitely get that. Tokyo Revenge is always nice to see that. I definitely am a kind of middleman when it comes to Tokyo Revenge. It was always nice to see that. I have never seen the Yu-Gi-Oh! There, honestly. I've never seen that in person. I've always seen it online, but never in person. As well as Shivered. That cover does, no pun intended, makes me shiver. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you at all. But they had Berserk. Like, this FYE was very impressive. They had hot ones. They had a lot of chips you're gonna see in the next clip that me and my friends were trying out. See, this game I would definitely wanted to get and try that out with my friends and everything like that. I'm kind of just going back through to see if I can find anything that I kind of like. I'm always kind of discouraged when it comes to JoJo. If I buy one volume, I have to buy a couple of them. And some series go a little bit too long for my liking. So it's kind of a high investment, which is always good for your collection. But my shelf isn't that long. And I was very surprised to see this. Naruto stories, you don't really see that in public. That's more of a Crunchyroll, well, not a Crunchyroll, but a Shonen Jump type of exclusive that you see on there that you can read. And Zelda, I'm always kind of skeptical. I kind of want to pick up that series of Zelda because I see it so often. And seeing those volumes of My Hero makes me want to get the box set, volume 1. And I was super excited to see this. The hardcover edition of Full Metal, those are so beautiful. And now we're kind of at the section where we're looking at the chips. These chips kind of were okay. They weren't too bad. $9.99 is kind of crazy. Some of them were super expensive. Me and my friend bought some of them. We tried them late at the campfire that night. And just for an experience. Next time I'm just going to do a box crate. But I just wanted to get these for the experience. Some of those chips weren't that good. I'm not going to lie to you at all. This is kind of us on our way out of FYE looking at their figures. They had some Tokyo Revenger figures. Nothing too excited. I was blown away when I seen this though. They had a cone pillow and some Demon Slayer pillows and a Sailor Moon. If they had Rukia, I personally would have bought the pillow. I was still on the edge of getting a cone pillow. It makes me think about I'm just excited to get my own place and get those. Man, so you see right here they have Monster. Looking back now, they had not volumes 1 and 2. I should have picked up the other volumes. I don't know what I was thinking. I just didn't want to go down that rabbit hole of not having 1 and 2. They had a Komi Can't Communicate. Wow, just Inuyasha. They had a lot of stuff in here. I'm not gonna lie. My friends were pointing out so much. They had like 4 or 5 rows of a lot of things. I seen Banana Fish. They had JoJo. They had Jujutsu Kaisen. Honestly, like Love is War. My favorite rom-com, Kaiju number 8. Like Kakaguri. Like, wow. I'm just trying to go back now. That series right here was an amazing series as well. I didn't pick the other ones up. I probably should have. Now thinking about it, and here we go right here. So I seen Prison School, 2, 3, 11, and 14. I've never seen that many volumes of Prison School at one time. So I was really blown away, and I was like contemplating, should I get it? Sakamoto Days caught my eye as well, 7 Deadly Sins. Like, I was holding on to that volume for a very long time. And I was thinking to myself, should I did it? And then I seen this. Me and my friends, we finally found Gigant. I put Prison School back so fast. I just couldn't do it. That's exactly what I needed. Funny enough, at the first stop when I seen the Gigants, I didn't get those ones there. I waited until I got to the second one, and I got 7, 8, 9, and 10. But I got the other ones at the first one. So I kind of got a combination of both of them there. I didn't really see too much at the second stop, so I kind of just really browsed and just kept it like super normal for this one. Then I ended the night off with a fire with my friends. We did a campfire, which was always magical. I really appreciate them for coming out and celebrating that with me. Welcome back. So we're at the end of the video, the portion where I'm going to show you everything that I got during these 2 days of me going out. A lot of surprising stuff, honestly. There's some figures in here that I got for my birthday from my friends. So we're going to look at those. Also, we're going to go back and look at the figures that we got before. A lot of manga in here as well. So, like I said, the number one thing was for us to try to get Monster, but they didn't have volume 1 of Monster. They only had volume 3, 5, and 7. I think at both malls is what they had. I didn't get a chance to check Schuler Books, so I'll probably go out another day and check that one as well as the one downtown. But yeah, all he had was those, so I didn't really get necessary to get that. But we did strike out and we got Gigant. So, I mean, I'm just going to go ahead and start with that one. So let's just go ahead and do that. So, this was the second series that I was in the looks for, was Gigant. So we have 4 through 10. Literally, like, I have never seen all these volumes in stock. So the fact that I was able to get all these volumes literally made it so much for me, honestly. So, I mean, it still kind of hurts that we didn't find Monster, but Gigant is a really good series. So if you have not read Gigant, go ahead and check this series out. I really recommend it. The story and everything is really driven in a way that is really different. I personally have never seen anything and read anything like this, let alone with the story plot of everything. It's just really an amazing series, and it really holds up. So I can give you a little gist of what's going on with this series. So this series is about her right here. She is a professional star, that he is her #1 fan. And there's stuff going on in the world that people can vote on in the world that will come true hours later. And she has the ability on her wrist to go bigger and smaller. This thing right here. So this thing on her wrist right here allows her to get bigger and also get smaller. And she's out trying to stop the things that's going on in the world right now as somebody's controlling it. It's a really good plot, and the story is really driven in a way that it has that real factor to it, but it also has that dynamic that you need in a manga that really drives it there. So this one is a really good series that I picked up just to pick it up, and then I fell in love with it. I usually don't buy this many volumes of a series at one time, but I really was like in love with this series, and I knew that this was one of the series that I really wanted to collect a lot. So yeah, him right here. So he's the guy. And then here's the back of it. Like, this series is dope. I'm not gonna lie to you, it's super dope. So I'm probably gonna read as many of these as I can today. I have the next couple of days off, so I'm really chilling, honestly. I'm not gonna lie to you. Then this one right here. I don't know if they're up to 10. This is just what I've seen, so I just grabbed 10. All of that I could grab. All that I've been looking for months on end. Full Metal Omnibus, volume 7, 8, and 9. I have 10, 11, and 12, so now I can actually continue to read Full Metal. This was one of the volumes that I ordered. Personally, I ordered this volume months ago, and Barnes & Noble's let me put an order in when it was out of stock, and they kept pushing it back and pushing it back and pushing it back. And it turns out, like, I just couldn't take it anymore. Like, I'm just like, if you don't have it in stock, just let me know. Like, you can't just say, like, oh, your order's going to be processed, and then you push it back. And that happened for like 2.5 months. And I just said, I'm just done. Because it was just this one volume. So I was just like, I want to get other volumes, but literally, like, you can't just keep saying it's like it's on its way and it's not on its way. So that was throwing me off. But I'm glad that I have it now so I can continue to read this. So I have a lot of good reads that I'm going to read. It's a perfect day for that as well, where I am. It's super hot in here. I have the fan off, so y'all have good audio, because I know if I turn the fan on, it's going to get really bad. So, but yeah, I'm so excited. I got a lot of good pickups. I wanted to grab a lot more. I also, like you've seen in the clips, I've seen that there was Prison School in the clips as well. But after I seen Gigant, my priority shifted. Because Prison School is $20 a volume. So they had 2 and 3 there, and I also have read, I mean, I also have seen Prison School, so I've seen it in its entirety. But the manga goes farther in with Prison School. So what I might do necessarily is I might just get the volume where it ends off at and then continue that way and then work my way backwards. Because I've never seen, there was 4 volumes. So I think there was 2, 3, 11, and maybe 14 that was there. I think it was 14, I'm not sure. That was there for Prison School. And I was debating if I should have got it. I was going to, but like I said, I wanted to keep my options open because you just never know. Like, Monster would have been there. Monster volumes are kind of expensive. Each of these Gigant volumes were $13.99, so those were a little high up there, as well as this Omnibus is $14.99. But these were worth it to me, so I definitely was going to get those. Prison School isn't one of my top priorities, but it would always be nice to add it to the collection. So I think the next time when I go back around, I'll definitely do that. I was trying to get as much clips as I possibly can for you guys. There was, everywhere I went that day was super noisy. There was a lot of background music. There was a lot of people talking. So I'm going to try to minimize that as much as I possibly can. But I think I overall have some good clips. So I'll probably just talk over those, make it a little bit easier. But now with that being said, let's get into the figures. So we're going to just start with the figures that we talked about. Recapping, we have the Megami Fushiguro Funko Pop. This pop is so dope. Had to get this because Megami is my favorite character. He is my second favorite Megami. That's a hint coming up in this video, so stay tuned for that. But this pop is amazing. I needed a Jujutsu Kaisen pop for my shelf, and I didn't have one. So now that I do, it's going to make it a little bit better. So I'm going to display that with the Nanami figure. I mean, with the Nanami book, the volume 11 one. That's my favorite Jujutsu Kaisen cover. As well as I have a Maki figure here as well. I have a Maki figure. And I also have a little Gojo there, but I'll show those in just a second. So yeah, Edward, I needed this. This is Brotherhood. This isn't the OG one, but hey, I never seen a Full Metal figure, so I thought that I would just go ahead and get that because I really wanted this. So I just went ahead and got that. Then we have, again, this Itachi figure. So I think in another video, once I open these up, I'll definitely come back and show y'all again these figures on the channel. I'm gonna wait till I reorganize the shelf to put these on there, so I'll definitely do that. Check out the ASMR channel too. I'll also probably open those up on there later today. Well, not later today, but I'll have a video of them on the ASMR channel, so you check that out. But yeah, this Itachi figure is super bomb. I'm not gonna lie to you, it's definitely dope. Like, this part right here sold it for me. I was really like blown away with that. So, but hopefully it holds up, because I would love an Itachi figure that really holds up for a solid price to Gateway to get in there. So, and then we have Rose. We have Goku Rose. Dope. Anybody that knows me, this is my favorite character from Super. I love Xenoverse. He was my go-to. I like had the combos down. I loved it. And having him in the collection now is an amazing feeling. I've seen him all the time and I never would pick him up. But now being able to pick them up now is really going to add to the shelf, especially like the Super part of my shelf. I don't have any Funkos outside of Goten, and I bought that Goten Funko like 5 or 6 years ago. It was a long time ago. So now having another figure to hold up is going to help add to that little side, because we need some diversity in there. So now we're going to get into the next 4 figures that I got for my birthday from my friends. Shout out to JB, shout out to Jalen, shout out to Juan. Appreciate y'all boys. Love y'all, man. Really do. They got me these figures, man. And they hit it right on the head. This is a lot of figures of a lot of characters I talk about all the time that really carry their shows in a way. They really add a lot to it. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to go with one of my favorite side characters that really like made it for me, man. Mako from Kill la Kill. Dude, she's goated. I'm not gonna lie to you. She made me fall in love with some of the themes in that show, and let alone how cool and bright person that she is when she had her powers. Dude, it was so amazing. So like, having this figure is gonna be so dope on the shelf. I have to find a way to display this one. I don't know if I have any Kill la Kill on my shelf, so I don't know about that. I don't know. I'll probably have to figure something out. I don't have any Kill la Kill volumes. But having this on the shelf is going to be super dope because she's a super dynamic figure. I like her a lot. I think she personally is one of the characters that carry that show, like I just spoke about. And who just doesn't love things that could brighten up a shelf. I know I have a lot of serious stuff on my shelf that kind of it has a super like kind of like cold demeanor. So having a character that represents something that's gonna actually bring a little bright to the shelf is gonna be really good. I might have to just dedicate a little section of the shelf just to figures now, which I'm really getting into. I really love figures a lot now. They're really super dope when it comes to a lot of figures, especially like the standing pose ones. Some of them have some super dope ones, and these are figures that I've literally been looking at for months. I'm not gonna lie to you. One figure I'd never seen before, but the other three I was looking at for months, and it's as if they read my like search history and knew exactly what I wanted. So this really is super dope. So check back soon, and we're gonna open this one up and see how this actually looks. Kaguya from Love is War. This is kind of crazy. I'm not gonna lie to you. I've never seen this figure before, and I talked about this like a handful of times. It's crazy that they remembered that I liked Love is War. It was one of my favorite rom-coms. I'm not gonna lie to you. I watched this, and it still holds up to me to this day. It's one of the most dope ones that really deserves its credit when it comes to popularity. I don't think that this is overrated at all. I think it's just right rated, like right where it needs to be. And this figure is really dope. To have a Shirogane figure, a Kaguya figure. I keep saying Shirogane. I know K, like, dude, I gotta get a K figure. I said Shirogane like 3 times, so you're not gonna see that, but I let you know now. I said it like 3 times. But yeah, Kaguya, like, Love is War. That series really was reminiscent for me because it was a series where when I tore my ACL and I couldn't do anything, I watched the entirety of that when I was at home on bed rest. And that series stuck with me. It was one of the things that was one of my comforting things at that moment. And just being able to like have this figure now and being able to put it on the shelf is going to be so dope to look back at and be like, man, look at that memory when they bought that for me. And it takes me all the way back to when I was like at home with it, like, and I couldn't do anything. That's how I kind of like to portray my figures. I like to like have a little backstory to them and everything like that. But yeah, this one is like an amazing figure. I do not know how much any of this costs. I didn't ask because that's not the meaning of it for me. I'm just really appreciative of my friends that they got this stuff for me for my birthday. Pretty much. I'm not gonna go too deep. Yeah, my voice kind of cracked there. I almost got a little emotional. But yeah, I'm super appreciative of them and everything like that. It just really warms my heart and everything like that. And then nextly, this one, I know exactly who got me this one. I know exactly. My friend Jalen. So one of our favorite shows, isekais, is Konosuba. And one of my favorite characters, his is Darkness and mine is Megami. I think we just relate to those characters a lot. I think that's why we gravitate towards those 2 characters. So they literally said, I don't know if this is true, but this is the one they got, the swimsuit version one. I'm not mad at it or anything like this, but I never thought I would have any figure like this in my collection. They said that this was the only Megami figure that they had. So I'm going to go on a whim and believe them, say that this was the only one they had. But I might go back and get another one where like she has like her staff and everything and her wizard gear on, which would be pretty dope. But this one is super dope too. I don't know if I'll be able to display this right towards the doorway where people can see it. But I'll definitely put it in a spot where like it's definitely going to get some view, but it's not going to get too much view because I don't want my nephew to see stuff like this. But this figure is super dope. I'm still appreciative of this. Like, Megami is one of my favorite characters. I'm not going to lie to you. I still need to check out her spin-off series. I was waiting for a couple episodes to come out so I can binge it so I can get a good feel for that series. I don't know how I want to feel about it. I know Konosuba Season 3 is coming, but I don't know how I want to feel about this one, about her series. But who knows? I have to check it out. Her and Union might carry, bro, so I definitely have to check it out. But yeah, this figure, super dope. I'm loving it. I'm not going to lie to you. It's a super dope figure. I'm surprised it doesn't come with any faces that change as well. But I have seen this figure before. Somebody has had this figure. I don't know how much this costs, like I said. If you know, you can calculate that. But yeah, this is a dope figure as well. So I'm really appreciative of them for this. And this Megami figure, I've always wanted one. Lastly, this figure is a figure that I've seen for months to a year on end. And the fact that I now have it is kind of crazy. So if you know anything about me and I play Genshin, my favorite character by far is Venti. Call me what you want, but he is my favorite character. And this figure is crazy. The fact that I like and now have this Venti figure. Shout out to JB, Juan, and Jalen, man. This figure is definitely going up on the top shelf of this shelf. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm gonna make space for it. It doesn't even fit the theme of this shelf, but it's going up there. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's going up there. Or it might get on the second shelf. I don't know. But this is like super dope. Like, I always wanted this figure because of this pose right here. I seen this pose online. I was like, I need that figure. I need it. I need it. I need it. So now that I have this Venti figure, like, it's so dope. Like, I don't know. This figure really blew me away when I first seen it. I was like, yo, what the heck? I have this Venti figure? I was like, nah, this is super dope. So, but yeah, this Venti figure is like, really hits home for me. I think his birthday is a day before mine or a day after mine. So it kind of hits home. I feel like if I was a Genshin character, I would be Venti. That's why like I really resonate with Venti. Like I like everything about him. So yeah, this Venti figure and everything like that. I'll probably come back and show these once I open them and everything like that. I might do a breakdown on the channel. Maybe I'll do it later on. But yeah, this is just a recap of all the stuff that I got through the vlogs. I kind of want to do more of these in the future. I know this one might not have been as good as I wanted it to be, but at the same time, I also wanted to enjoy the time with my friends and everything. So I tried to capture as much as I possibly could. Like for dinner, I entirely forgot to capture dinner. We went to Cheesecake Factory, so that was pretty cool and everything like that. But yeah, if you like this video or anything like that, let me know down below. I would definitely be opening to do more of these in the future and showing off, showing other places that I'm going to go to and see other figures and everything. I would love to do that. So if you want to see that in the future, let me know. As well as, like I said on this channel at the beginning of the video, is that I'm going to actually have a lot of things going on this channel. It's going to be anime, manga, skits, whatever you could possibly think what I want to speak about. I'm going to treat this channel as if it's an anime channel that is a safe space. So I'm definitely going to do that again. I want to get back into that. I gave my little spill about that before, about falling out of love with it and everything like that, because it was more of a like trying to upload for views. That was the only way, and I didn't like that. I want to do it out of the pureness of my heart, and that cause I love this community and I love the feeling that it brings to me. So that is the reason why I'm going to. So at the beginning, there's going to be videos, but there might not be as many videos. I'm going to try to be as creative as I possibly can with these videos. So just stay tuned with me. And if you like this channel, just every once in a while, just check back. You don't have to subscribe right away. I would appreciate it if you did, but you don't have to. As well as this anime pin that came with it. Super dope. I'm either going to put this on my bag or I'm going to put this on the shelf. But that's been everything like that. I appreciate everybody stopping by and watching this. This is Takami Love Anime signing out. Before I go, I have an ASMR channel. Takami does ASMR. We're closing in on 500 subscribers at this moment. We're at 450. So if you like ASMR related stuff like manga, just original tapping, you want to check stuff out like Yu-Gi-Oh! There's a lot of stuff on that channel. You're going to see all the stuff that you've seen on this channel, on that channel in ASMR form. They'll probably get the unboxing over there first, and then I'll bring it over here and just do a review. So definitely check that out if you're interested in that. But with that being said, I appreciate everybody getting to the end of this video. Hope you like this, and I'll see y'all pretty soon. Peace. So yeah, this is just the end of the video. So this is everything I got in the entirety of the 2 days. So I really appreciate everybody getting to the end of this video. If you could take a second out to please like, comment, subscribe, and check out my ASMR channel as well, I would really appreciate that. And I am looking forward to making more content on this channel. Hopefully soon I can make another manga video, as well as I can have some topics that I talk about once again on this channel. I just really am thankful for everybody that's got to the end of this video. It was super fun to make this, really was. I can't wait to look back on this in a couple months and really reminisce upon this. But it's been your man Takami Love Anime, and I'm out of here. Thank y'all.